I'm interviewing Sherry Corbett. She's a mortgage agent in the Durham region, and she's from Mortgage Intelligence. Tell me a little bit about what you do, Sherry.
Well, as a mortgage agent, I help people secure their financing for their home. So if you were purchasing a first-time home, or you're refinancing and taking the equity out, or it's renewal time and you want the best rate, I also do lines of credits if they're secured against the home, and a lot of problem solving too. So if somebody's, needs a private solution or something like that, I do it all. I get financing for your home is what I do.
And how did you get into that type of business?
You know what? It actually was a very natural flow. I was a real estate agent originally right out of college. And I did that for 9 years. I sold mainly new homes, and I loved it. I loved selling new homes. I loved matching people up with their houses and their lots and seeing what their needs were. But, all good things come to an end, and I needed to change. And I kind of fell into mortgages. It was just the most natural fit to go from real estate, having that background, understanding homes, having appreciation for homes and properties and the process and everything, into mortgages. It flowed really well for me. That was about 6 years ago, and I love what I do.
That's awesome.
Good.
Something I've always wondered about mortgage agents is, how do you get paid?
Okay, so that is probably the number one question I get all the time, is how do you get paid? So for 90% of the deals, I get paid 100% from the lender that you choose to go with. So if we go to a TD, or we go to Scotia, or we go to Meridian Credit Union, I get paid by the lender. They pay us a finder's fee for finding you. It works the same as the way an insurance broker works. You work with an insurance broker so you can get multiple quotes, and the company pays for that quote. There is the small category of people that I deal with that maybe need more non-traditional financing, private lending, or it's on a property that a bank won't really look at, maybe a cottage property with no well or something like that. If we have to arrange non-traditional financing, then we do charge a broker fee. But for majority of the cases, at least 90% of the deals that I work with, there's no charge to the client. All I provide is best rate, best service, and multiple quotes so that you can pick which one works for you.
That sounds great.
Yep.
So I've seen a lot of your marketing around Durham region, and it's really fun. So tell me a little bit about what's up with your headshot with the arms in the air.
Well, okay, so you're kind of catching me off guard on this one. I don't know what it is. I have been self-employed for 16 years, and I'm just having fun with it. I feel that you have to be genuine in your marketing, and I have a daughter, so I'm now the mom. I started gearing my marketing towards moms. I started doing mom shows and garage sales, and that's the clientele I want to work with and that enjoys working with me. So my marketing kind of just came about. It's a little bit different. I always say, mortgages are boring, but I'm not. It works. I like it. I like what I do, and I feel I'm very happy for what I do.
So tell me a little bit about who your competitors are.
Oh, that's a good question. I know I'm not supposed to say that the banks are my competitor, because I do work for the banks. So I do work with TD and Scotia. Those are two of the ones that I do a lot of deals with. But they are also my competitor, because you can walk into a branch bank. And people ask me all the time, why wouldn't I go into my branch? Why would I come to you for the same mortgage that I can get at TD? A lot of times it comes down to two things. One, volume. If we funded a lot with TD in the last calendar year, I might have an exclusive rate that you're not going to be offered at the branch level. So that's something to be aware of. Second thing is, if you walk into TD, you're only offered TD products. And I can provide you TD products, or Scotia products, or Meridian Credit Union products, or et cetera, but I can provide you a lot of other options too. I can educate you on what a collateral mortgage is. I can tell you how a penalty is calculated, so you can compare the real facts, and then you can choose the mortgage that's right for you. Even though I strive to always give best rate, and people are very rate sensitive these days because the rates are so low, there are other factors you also have to consider. You can still get the absolute best rate on the market, but you can get the other things that are just as important, such as the penalty, breaking, is it a collateral mortgage? Like I said, there's so much I want to educate people on that I would recommend coming to a broker over a branch so that you can have those options.
That sounds great.
Thanks.
So it was really great getting to know you. Thanks for coming out.
Great, thank you.
Thanks everybody for watching. This is Sherry Corbett, mortgage agent in the Durham region. All her information's on the screen, and I highly recommend you give her a call.